Yo, I don't think it's just me. I have been noticing that people are finding their personality, their confidence based off of social media's likes, comments, and that's who they are pretending to be in real life. I am starting to see that a lot of people are more confident on social media than they are in real life. And they're bringing that into the real life. A lot of people don't have nothing to show for or bring to the table in real life, but because of the likes, the comments, and the validation that they get off of social media, that's who they pretend to be in reality. Which is becoming very strange to me. I know this one cat, multimillionaire. I'm talking about he has cars, trucks. He can't average 30 likes on social media. And buff dude, cool guy. I went to school with him. And he can't average 30 likes. Multi-millionaire, bro. He got it made. Live in Vegas. But then I know a bunch of people couch hopping, can't pay their phone bill, but they can average 300 likes very easy. Very easy. I think we are in a situation of where social media is becoming the new reality for a lot of people, and they're carrying who they pretend to be on social media into the real world, to the point where people aren't working on themselves as real people because the validation that they get from social media is good enough. And that's a problem. A lot of people don't have great communication skills. They have anxiety. They don't have a job. They have nothing to show for it, but if you go on their Instagram or on their TikTok, it's full of likes, comments, and praises. Hello. I think that social media is going to be very dangerous in the next upcoming years because social media is starting to brainwash people. Very bad. People are finding their confidence and their validation from social media instead of the real world. And that's why I am starting to feel like relationships are doomed, friendships are doomed, bonds with people are doomed. Because it's not as important to us as the validation that the world gives us. Sometimes I go to, just out to eat, right? Let's say I'm with a chick, right? And I go out to eat with Shawty. And I look over and I see a couple at the other table. I see his Shawty on her phone. And she just having the time of her life on her phone. And I'll see bruh looking sad, miserable, and depressed. We're not honoring the presence of people anymore because the world validation, likes, and comments is becoming our new reality. And it's becoming so important to us that we are starting to ignore what real life actually meant to us. And then you have these people, like said, that's finding their source of validation from social media. But then we wonder why the world is less colorful as it used to be. See, the world used to be colorful. Now everything is just black and white. And that's including with people. People's personality is now TikTok trends and TikTok dances. People don't have personalities no more. People are becoming robots. They dress the same, look the same, act the same. And as soon as you have a type of personality, you're looked at as a weirdo. I mean, that's crazy to me how in today's generation, the weirdos are the ones who actually have some sort of difference to themselves. Not even a lot, but just a little bit. But then the normal thing is everybody being the same. Just like the Pixies off of Fairly Odd Parents. And it's shunned to have a personality. It's shunned to be different and to do different things. And don't do like he is because he ain't what you is. I am growing very tired of the delusion and the illusion that social media is giving a lot of people. It's to the point now where like people won't even text you back, bro. And we all have our phones in our hands 24/7, 25/8. People won't even text you back. You'll text them and they'll just react to your message. I didn't know that the purpose of having a phone in your hand was to react to message and not message people back. I feel like a lot of people are just so cool with what social media has given them in the source of validation that, like I said, they're not honoring real people. What I started doing is I stopped texting people. I start sending video messages so I can talk. And I'm not saying call me, but I'm saying if you want a genuine response from me, send me a video message. It don't got to be long. Send it 30 seconds. You know, show me who you are. I can't pick up on who you are in a text message. As much as I want to, I can't. And that actually shows me, this is a nice building. It actually shows me if the person who I am trying to deal with, if they have honest communication skills and a personality. I'm tired of running into people that don't have a personality and they don't try to put in the effort because of sending text messages. I mean, it's just so easy to send a text message to the point where it's not even seen as effort no more. Sending a text message is an effort. And some people will say, well, if they don't want to message you, maybe they just don't want to talk to you. I'm telling you, bro, it's not that. It's that social media has inflated the minds and the heads of the people nowadays to the point where people aren't valuing human beings because we are getting our validation from social media. We're not valuing messages and phone calls and things of the sort. Now, I'm not saying you got to answer every message. I'm not saying you got to pick up every phone call. But what I am saying is that there's a problem when the validation that social media is giving you is starting to show up in the real world. That's a problem that needs to be fixed. And sadly, I don't think it's going to be fixed. See, I see the world for what it should be. And then I got to come to terms with what it is. I don't think it's going to be fixed. I think it's going to get worse. I think people are going to not even start, but even more, finding their source of who they are based off of what social media is giving them. People are going to be seen as less and less valuable and more of commodities, resources. What can you benefit from this person instead of who this person is? Are they genuine? Are they loyal? Are they honest? Do they have morals? How do they respect people in public? Do they say, yes, thank you, ma'am, see you later, goodbye, be safe? People aren't even looking for those things. Do they open a door for you? We're not honoring that. Because like I said, we're just honoring what people have to bring to the table. And it's not nothing as of morals and values. It's more of whatever social media can give you. And that's what we're valuing. Hey, doggies. Hello. Hey, bye-bye. Bye-bye. So, thank you. So, I feel sorry for the upcoming generation that is going to be trying to bond with people and that actually have a personality and are actually people. Because the more as time goes on, you're going to notice that people aren't being valued. And the upcoming generation are going to see it. They're going to say this sucks if they notice it. Because if they do notice, they're going to notice that me as being a person isn't valued. No matter what I bring to the table, it's not valued other than my resources. Nobody is here for me and my soul's purpose. They're just here for my resources, my money, my energy, me taking photos for you so you can upload them to Instagram. And then I send you a message and then you just give me a reaction. You don't even send me a message back. And you opened up my message, but you just gave me a reaction, which is weird because you opened up the message. I mean, are any of us too good to not reply back to anybody that sends us a message? I mean, if you didn't want us to message you, why are you on our social media accounts? We're okay with having weirdos, pedophiles, rapists, serial killers, murderers on our social media account if they're giving us likes, comments, and validation. And that is what the world is coming to. I'm telling you that the world is going to get very strange in the next coming years because people are going to start losing less of who they genuinely are, and everybody is going to be the same person, walking the same, talking the same, acting the same, and doing the same. There's not going to be anybody with more personality or any personality because everybody is going to have their source of who they are based off of what the internet provides, which is scary. I'm telling you, bro, that is going to be the scariest thing. Who are you? Whoever or whatever the internet tells me I am. That's what it's coming to. The internet has brainwashed a lot, especially women. The internet has brainwashed a lot of people's head. We're not even enjoying moments. Instead of enjoying moments, we're capturing them. When was the last time, fellas, you went out to eat with a chick and instead of her enjoying your time and your company, she took some pictures of her food? I just, left the coffee shop with a chick. And I love, now she's older. She's way older than me. She's like 10 years older than me. But she wasn't on her phone. And we're talking. I'm telling you, talking to people when you go out to eat with them and going on dates is going to be a thing of the past, bro. Because people are going to lose so much of their personality because of social media and the internet that they're not going to have anything to talk about. People are going to be less interesting, but their TikToks and their Instagram and their Facebook feed is going to be, it's going to show that they are the best thing walking. I'm telling you, it's going to get very, very, very bad. You go and you walk and you even like now, I'm walking past like eateries and stuff where people eat at. Everybody's on their phone. Everybody's on their phone. When was the last time you just went out to eat by yourself and you enjoyed the time to yourself? People aren't enjoying even being by themselves. Hello. People are on their phone, bro. Everybody is on their phone. Everybody. And I'm telling you, it's going to get worse. Hello. How are you? Nice. Everybody is in their phone or on their phone. And I'm telling you, it's going to get worse. We're not even valuing the time spent with people. We're not. We're not looking at people as who they are, just as of what they can do for us. Take me out to eat. Take my picture so I can upload it to Instagram. But you as being a good person, that's starting to become out the window. People aren't caring about if you're a good person. They're just caring about what you can do for them. And it's all because of social media. I'm telling you. It's getting wild out here. It is getting wild out here. But I guess that's just my rant. My advice, and I don't want to come with a bunch of problems, but no solution. So my advice, hey, how's it going? My advice to anybody would be value people and put down the phone and stop letting social media determine who you are. Because honestly, you're not anybody. Nobody is that important to where you can send a message and you won't even reply. You just you just react to their message. You're not that important. Nobody is. Especially if you can open it up. Everybody is a internet celebrity. Or value is being determined by what you look like or who you perceive to be on social media. I'm telling you, that's what it is now. That's my rant. Get away from social media and don't let it determine your value. Because you may not be that valuable. You might just get a lot of likes, comments. But in real life, you might not be who you think you are. And when you run into somebody real that's going to tell you that, your whole world is going to shatter. Because you base who you are on the validation of what social media gave you. Sucks.